Hello, hello. Welcome if it's your first time here. Welcome back if you've been here before. I am Whitney and I do 20-minute makeup looks. And today we're doing a makeup look slash a jewelry haul that hopefully I can do all in 20 minutes. But I got some new jewelry and I'm really excited. So I want to pick a piece to wear today and show you guys what I got. So I am obsessed with the Simply Vera Wang jewelry that Kohl's has. And I constantly am like scouring their clearance because you can get such good deals on such great, cool jewelry. And I had a 40% off coupon the other day and they had some new stuff on clearance that I hadn't seen or purchased yet. So I got this really cool necklace with this gold chain. It's got like starbursts, moons, crosses, hearts. Yep, that's the right side. This star with rhinestones, just this gold stone. It's got this black ribbon, and it is just a nice, I prefer like these short statement style necklaces versus a long necklace, but I love this. I just think it's really cool, and I don't have a lot of gold stuff in my jewelry collection, so I was really excited to add that. To complement it, I got these, I guess, chandelier dangle earrings. I don't think these are the ones that are intended to go with that, but they have kind of the same color palette, so they'll work. And I really like them. I love big statement earrings, especially when I have short hair. I love this one just because it's such a fun color. It is this coral, ooh, there we go, coral, just stone necklace. I have a couple different colors like in a similar style to this, but I really love this corally orange color. And it just had the coolest earrings. In the picture on the website, they look more like rings, and I thought they would be a lot smaller, but they're really quite large. Let's see if I can pop one out here and just, I'm not gonna actually put it on, but it's a pretty good size earring that goes with the necklace. So I always like to have something that matches. And then the last necklace I got is this rhinestones with this little rhinestone bow, and a silver chain. Actually, that's sideways. Let me pop it off the card here. Come on. Unclasp little necklace. So it actually goes like this. You know what? I might just wear this today. I'll have to go find some earrings to go with it because in something that's very out of character for me, I bought a ring. I wear my wedding and engagement ring and that's about it. But I saw this bow ring and I thought it was really cute and pretty, and it's dainty, so I'm not gonna like feel it a lot. Oh, this is so fun. So I got a ring to go with the bow necklace, but no earrings, but I have tons of rhinestone earrings, so I'll be able to find something quick and easy. But I am not 100% set. This is the one I'm gonna wear today, so I'm gonna take it off and set it aside, and we're gonna jump into the makeup because we got like 16.5 minutes left. We can totally do a full look. So I'm gonna start by prepping my lids with my Morphe Filter Effects Concealer. I have moisturized my face with some SPF moisturizer. It is an Equate dupe of a CeraVe moisturizer, but it does the trick for me. I have been using, oh, excuse me, a little bit of the hiccup burps. Blah, sorry, gross. I've been using the actual CeraVe, or however you pronounce it, nighttime moisturizer, and I really like it. And it wasn't like super expensive. I think it was $12 or $13. So I went on ahead and splurged and bought the name brand instead of the Equate version. I am not like super dedicated to any one thing when it comes to my skincare routine. I know I need to moisturize, so I do it. For years, I wore the Olay dupe sensitive skin Equate moisturizer with SPF, but I just found I didn't like it that much anymore, but I wore it for years. And I will always be a fan of the Yellow Clinique moisturizer. That stuff is just the best, but it is just not in my price range a lot of times. So I do try to buy it when it's on sale, if I notice that that sale is happening. All right, let's try to do something bronzy, right? We got all these, so I think we'll go for this one today. So we'll try to do something to match it. We got the Darth Vader palette. Maybe this and this will work. What's this one? Not quite. Ooh, maybe this one. We'll do some, actually I think that's gonna be probably the one. We'll hang on to these two. So this is the, not C-3PO, R2-D2, and the Star Wars from the Pat McGrath Labs collection. It's actually Sith Seduction and Divine Droid, if you want to be super specific. Now we got to find some mattes to go with that. I think we'll just break out the Naked palette. It's right here on top of my vanity, and it will get the job done. So let's find us a fluffy brush. We're going to use this magic wand brush that my mom got me a few years ago. And from this OG Naked palette, I'm going to use the light brown color called Naked. Surprise! I'm just going to get that in a crease and use it as a little bit of base and transition. Lovely. I have a feeling this is going to be a lot heavier eye makeup than I intended to do for a Friday, but life happens. And makeup is fun, and we let it take it where it wants to take us. And if it wants to take us into big, heavy, black, smoky eyes with a bunch of bronze glitter, then so be it. Who am I to argue with the makeup gods? Okay, transition, done. I need a dark brown. So there is a dark brown in here called Buck. It's this one right here. Actually, what I used to use to do my brows before I decided to actually buy brow doing equipment, if you will. But now I actually have brow pencils. Although this color was fantastic for my brows. Just a little angled brush, fill them hairs in. It did the trick. And it did it well. It's a great color. I wish I had a couple of these original Naked palettes like stashed back for future use, because I have a feeling someday I'm going to run into pan on a couple of these colors. I'm going to be so sad. It's funny to me how like makeup preferences change over time. Like, I love Urban Decay. I have no problems with it, but I never buy it. I look at it and I think it's beautiful, and they have some really great products. I just never buy it. Same thing, I don't think I've ever owned a MAC product. I've used MAC from other people, but I don't think I've ever like actually purchased a MAC. I've never purchased a MAC product for me. I bought a lipstick for a girlfriend for Christmas one year. But that's it. And then I like go straight into like a really expensive Pat McGrath and Natasha Denona stuff. So it's a strange transition, I think. Anyways, I'm going to break out my ColourPop Smoke Show palette to get at the matte black that is in here. Color is called Let's Do It. So let's do it. I have a black brush already started from a look from last week, I think. So I'm going to just get the lightest little tap and brush it off a little bit, blow it off a little bit. I don't want to get too heavy at first. I can come in and darken it later, but I do want to get that darkness on the outside edge started. A lot of that puffing and puffing is to help make sure I don't have any fallout, because black is a lot harder to clean up than some other colors. I don't want to have to get a wipe out and wipe all my moisturizer and stuff off. Okay. Do the other side. Break on through to the other side. Break on through. I have really been enjoying some oldies classic rock lately, particularly old Rolling Stones. I don't know what has got me on that particular kick, and I've only listened to one song in particular, 19th Nervous Breakdown. And it's funny because I've heard that song probably 100 times in my life. I really like old music. So, and I'm talking old music, 60s, 70s music, not 90s at this point. But I've always grown up listening to that kind of music and, you know, never made much of a fuss. So I've probably heard that song dozens of times at least, and I've never really put it together. But there's a line in a Stephen King book about somebody's 19th nervous breakdown, and I knew it was a reference to a Stones song, but I never like thought about it real hard. And then the other day I'm in the car and I heard that song and it came in and the lyrics registered with me. I was like, holy shit, it's the 19th nervous breakdown song. And I cranked it and I enjoyed it. And then I listened to it specifically again a few days later because it really just hit the spot in my auditory, you know, consumption for the week. And it was great. And I enjoyed it. And just old Rolling Stones, I heard some again this morning. I'm trying to decide how to do my list. So I think I'm going to start with this lighter shimmer. Just going to use my finger. I'm just going to start on my inner corner and get that inner part because I don't want to have dark shimmer over my entire lid. Pick up a little bit more. Come over here. Okay. Now I'm going to just drag my fingers through these two, get little swatches and see. Ooh. I think I'm going to go with this one. It's a little greener than what I was thinking it might be, but I really like it. And when it goes on over these other colors, it does give you a nice little kind of bronzy look. And that's just a little bitty swatch. Switching eyes. Just trying to kind of feather that out a little bit. Feels like we got a lot more dark going on over here than over here. Get all those fingers off. Ooh, I really like this. I think once we get the liner and the mascara on, it's gonna pop. All right, so we're gonna do a Pat McGrath Permagel Ultra Glide eye pencil in black. Trying to get real close into my lash line here. Trying to keep the line kind of neat. I'm going ahead and tight line my lower waterline. Switching sides. I have to shift my focus up to my big mirror. All right, again, I'm going to tight line that waterline. Okay. Love it. All right, I've got my Panorama mascara from L'Oreal. Now, I put some of this on yesterday. I did not do a full face. I just threw a little bit on because I had a couple of face-to-face meetings. They were on Zoom, but there were still cameras involved. And I don't notice the payoff on it as much when I already have on a full eye of makeup. But when, like, my eye is bare, there's no liner and no eyeshadow, like, it really does build a pretty good lash out. So again, if you don't mind a little extra work in getting it off, if you've added a couple of coats, good mascara, I recommend it. There are things I would use instead of it, but if you're wanting to try it out, I think it's probably worth you trying it out. All right. do really like this tapered brush. It is nice for getting those inner and outer corners really well without making a big old messy mess. I want to do a pretty good coat on these bottom lashes today. We can fix that. Okay. I'm going to give that a second to dry out. Well, actually I'm not. I'm going to go in while it's still wet. Sorry, look at my Q-tip. Just get in here. It's not really under my eye. It's just, well, now it is. Just a clump. Let's see, what do we got here? Hey, look at this little brush. Lash comb still has its protective cover on. I'm gonna go up from the bottom because I don't want to comb it down into my skin. Sorry, I had a little sticker on it. Okay, I think we are better over there. Okay. Thank you, Lash Comb and Motor Brush, for being exactly what I needed. All right, we are running super low on time, but I think we're good on eyes. I'll do a little bit underneath in a minute. I'm gonna do some skin here. Putting my Maybelline Fit Me foundation right on my hand. This is the Matte Poreless. Getting it on my face brush here. There we go. Nice and blended. I am going to conceal a little bit. They're not showing up so much on camera and in that ring light, but I got some decent bags going on underneath these eyes. Got my little mini face brush we're going to use. I'm going to tap over whatever discoloration that is there. Getting old. Brighten that under eye area up a little bit as well. Okay, I dig it. Before we set everything, I'm going to get my brow on with my Maybelline Tattoo Studio brow pencil here. Just running that through. Just knocked the lid off into my lap, but I caught it. We need to come in just a little bit. There we go. There you go, you nice little light hairs there. That may be too much, but I like it. I don't care. Okay. All right, we are definitely gonna exceed 20 minutes today, but I got almost 4 minutes of haul on here, so the makeup is still only gonna be 20. All right, see if we can extend this a little bit. I dig it. Okay. We're gonna come up under these eyes with a little bit of dark shadow, a little teeny tiny baby Morphe brush, and I'm gonna start with the dark brown buck that we used up on top. And actually I might end with buck. I don't think I'm gonna take black under my eye today. I don't think I got the juice for that. Palettes powder. Let's blush first. I'm going to use this Maybelline Fit Me blush in Berry. It's a nice little dark red. Go a little heavy because I am on cameras today. I'm going to tone it down, don't worry. Got my Maybelline Matte Poreless Fit Me powder. Set up under those eyes. I promise it's like not so harsh in real life. I'll have pictures on my Insta if you want to check out pictures of how it looks a little more natural for reals. Do I want to do this one? Yeah, why not? This is a Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon in Own Your Empire. Ooh, yeah. All right, that is the finished face look. Just real quick, since you're here, I'm going to add the necklace. I have to clean the earrings before I can put them in. So again, check out my Insta if you want to see with all the accessories. All right, and that is the finished look for the day. So thank you for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed. And again, check out my Insta at Looks by Whitney. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.